Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures, and today we've got some more aerial adversaries, it seems, from Paymaster Games. So I just couldn't resist these things. These are awesome. Have you ever felt the urge to have giant flying heads? These are a legit mythological creature. I want to say they're from the Iroquois tribes myths. Look at them. They're beautiful. They're just too much for me. The thing is just, it's like a giant owl with the face. Well, owls have faces anyway, but this guy is just awesome. I'm going to have to do some research into how they would actually be colored, but I'm trying to figure out how this one's going to go on the base. I guess just kind of like that. I'm halfway tempted to drill a hole and put them on a flight stand. I think that's going to be the way to go. I think this thing needs to be on a flight stand. It needs to be reaching down to catch its prey. That's just too awesome. What kind of prey will it have? I want to say this was their Inuit chief. And he's quite cool looking. Again, if you want to have yourself some natural, historical Frostgrave warriors, you can't go wrong with this stuff. And he's just about the right size. He's one piece, so if that's a issue for you, you got no complaints there. He wouldn't look too out of place size-wise with Frostgrave stuff. I don't have any other Paymaster humans handy. They're all packed away or getting painted at the moment. He's our typical witch hunter friend there. So, scale's pretty good. I know some of their other human models were a little bit smaller than I prefer, but he seems like he's going to be okay. But the big draw here, besides fighting giant human-sized heads, as fun as that may be, I like that guy. He's got to be on a flight stand. This big sucker right here is the Thunderbird. If I can zoom it out. There we go. A mess of stuff around here. Can I open it without breaking it? Good question. So, first of all, this is a resin release. Well, then again, so were the other flying heads there. You got the claws. Nice cast. You can see he's going to go on his base like that. There are bigger Thunder-type birds, but I think the cool thing I really liked about this were the storm-like wings with the thunderbolts coming off of it. It's kind of a cool little look to it. No idea how I'm going to paint those, other than like with a swirly grayish white maybe? I'm not sure about the feathers. I keep thinking yellow feathers. I'm going to have to go look around online and get some research done. But it looks like it's still going to be pretty impressive. Definitely a lot bigger than a human. So let me get some clippers and we'll put him together. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to find you a flight stand. I think I actually have one that I already painted for like jump troops or something and ended up using something different. So, okay. Give me a sec. Let's see if I still have those bases. Alright, so here you can see the Thunderbird all put together, and he does have quite an impressive wingspan. He may not be like fully airborne and not have a big crazy giant base like, you know, the big Privateer Storm Raptor or whatever it's called, or the new Reaper Bone stuff. But I really like the design on those wings. It's a really cool look, and he's kind of wearing the clouds in a sense there. They're coming all off of him as well. So, pretty neat take on the Thunderbird. And I found the base that I was thinking, whoa. I think it was from an Inceptor or something for 40K, but it's the perfect perch for this guy. So obviously I'm not going to glue it down until it's time and he's all painted, but it's perfect. This deserves to be flying and not just crawling around on the base. I mean, obviously that works, but we already got one that's hunched over, so he needs to be in full glory there. So definitely some cool little models from, well, not so little, but models nonetheless from Paymaster Games. And hopefully they will continue to plumb the depths and legends of all of the Americas in terms of myths and legends, because there's quite a bit more where these came from. With that said, this is High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.